This video is going to show you all the special tools you need to work on Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram vehicles. I'm going to start with these cam block tools for 3.6 Pentastar engines. As you see, these are really well used. So yes, you will be definitely needing this tool. You just get something like this off Amazon, works fine. There is a second generation 3.6, is a different type. This is for the first gen. So more than likely your dealership's going to have these already, but it's just such a pain in the ass looking for these, so I have the first gen ones, but the second gen are a different design for these, so you will have to get that one as well. Now this is going to be for Hemi valve springs. This is a really compact tool that fits inside the cylinder head really nicely. I've actually used this on a Durango Hellcat in one of my previous videos. It barely fit with this middle bolt right here, but I made it work. So I have to remove the entire cylinder head or engine. And you'd use compressed air from a leak down tester while removing the valve sleeve. You should know I already used that tool. Magnetic sockets, pretty nice to have. On some things are just, like I would say on 2.4 multi-air intakes, you have to have a magnetic head, so it's a must-have to have magnetic sockets. Fuel tank tool. You can search this on Amazon for just type in Chrysler fuel tank tool. It'll come up. This is a dipstick for 62 TEs mainly. It has the numbers on there. You'll probably get one of those when you get a new 62 TE or rebuilt one or something like that. But if not, you can buy one on Amazon. Just type in Chrysler dipstick. It should all be the same. This is going to be for Jeep Cherokee air seats. On the Jeep Cherokees, they use these weird ass Phillips sockets, but just type in Jeep Cherokee seat socket, and this will come up on Amazon. You can buy those right away. These stupid idiot customers never like to have their wheel locks in their cars, and these stupid, disgusting modified Wranglers, they like to have these stupid aftermarket wheel nuts. And this is just two I bought actually on my own, just so I can always not have a problem with finding wheel locks, because these customers, I swear to freaking God, these customers. E-Torx, you're gonna need E-Torx that goes all the way up to the E24 for Pro Masters subframe, all the way down to E5 for auxiliary batteries. Bog ring pliers for seats. This is special pliers. I don't even know, but here's the part number. I don't even know what these are called, but this you would use for special clamps and Pro Masters. Dipstick tool for 9-speed. People piss me off at my dealership. They want to hog this tool, so I bought my own. These really shallow Torx, you can actually find this on Amazon. It's super shallow. I would recommend buying a set of stubby wrenches. I use this way more than you would think. Exhaust clamp pliers, definitely need that. This is a plastic rivet gun. Definitely need that for anytime you go inside of a fender liner, they're gonna use plastic rivets, and you're gonna have to break them off and replace them with new ones. O2 sensor sockets, and then a pressure sensor socket. This one in 3/8 will barely fit in the valley of a 3.6, so you need something like this to actually get that out without replacing the entire oil cooler. So this is a must-need tool. 46mm socket for Pro Masters axles, shafts. 36mm for cam phaser bolts when you're using that kit. Alright, the last section. This is not must need, but I think this is pretty nifty. When you want to manually bleed a car on your own and you have no one else to help you, this goes right on the nut, and you put this line here, and it has a check valve where the fluid only goes in one direction. So you actually can bleed brakes on your own with that tool. You don't need a second person. Front end service kit. I actually use this for what do you call it, wiper arms. That one too for wiper arms. So I found so many uses for this kit. Not really actually front end at all, but I would say this I would use the most my front end stuff, probably just this one if you get a really large pivot arm puller. So I've used this one too. This one I never used, don't buy that. You're gonna need an air hammer for fan clutches and all sorts of stuff. You're gonna need this style Pry Bar. This one's my favorite gear wrench. I use this thing. This is my most used tool daily. They like to have these Christmas tree clips on absolutely fucking everything. Freaking Chrysler. Alright, moving on. Slide hammer kit. Just get it. I didn't want to, but I got it. It's really nice to have. You need this for crank pulleys on Hemis or the 5.7 trucks. As you see, the arms here don't have an indentation right here. They have this. It's just really easy to use this style compared to ones that come out a little bit more like this. You'll find a lot more of that. This one I had special order from Snap-on. That's the part number. Because no Amazon, nothing else had it. So definitely need that. This is another puller kit, just a generic. It's actually pretty nice quality, but I've used it only once. This is a Aries harmonic balancer set. This is be for 6.4s and Grand Cherokees and all sorts of other cars. You're gonna need a borescope for inspecting 2.4 multi-year oil consumption cars. You're gonna have to use that to take pictures. You definitely need to spend the money buying a really nice quality borescope. I know they make ones on Amazon that actually the same quality, so I'd probably go with that first because Chrysler doesn't like to pay anything for warranty anymore. You're gonna need a cylinder leak down tester because on 3.6s, the left cylinder head on certain vehicles, more like every fucking vehicle, they all leak. The left cylinder head on either on cylinder 1 or 3, the exhaust seats leak, so we'll be replacing a lot of left cylinder heads if you're working on Chryslers. Alright, that's all switch tools you need.